Well, hello and what is up, Flaming and welcome back once again. This is Fate/Extra. This is the final day of Day Zero is what it says. This day we'll begin the actual story, so we actually get into shit instead of and set up the plot. Shit, we don't need that. We need to actually fight. But I entered the classroom this time. Things are different.
Wow! Okay, then how you solve this problem, Leo?
In this case, you substitute this for this and divide everything by x. It's the same simple equation I used earlier.
Whoa, you're right! Thank you, Leo!
Unlike someone else, he helps out his classmates without displaying an ounce of condescension. And that someone is directing a nasty scowl towards New Kid. Oh, come on, you little piece of shit. A bunch of brand-nosing idiots will never suck up to anyone who's got a bigger pea-brains than theirs. Whatever. There's no skin off my back. People are ugly inside, are ugly outside too. It seems that Shinani's gaggle of females admirers have migrated to Leo's desk. For once, Shinji's irritation is kind of understandable. I'll give him this. The brat is a real charity worker, and a charm for those sows. He's desperate to appear smarter than me, but I'm the real smart one here. I see what he's doing. That dumb little kid doesn't know that I'm onto him. I'm on you. Acting to Shinji's voice, Leo glances this way. His expression is inscrutable, but not hostile. What do you want? You want to go? After a few false starts, Shinji finally manages to squeeze out in a loud voice. I don't know if Leo heard, but he gets out of his seat. The recoil turns into a noticeable flinch, which Leo smiles kindly at in response. Unlike Shinji's, Leo's gestures are filled with dignity. If I had unknowingly given you cause me malice, I would like to deeply apologize. Shinji Mato, was it? I'll be careful not to upset you in the future. His message firmly delivered, Leo returns to his seat. His soft voice bore no note of hostility or resentment. I know it's hard to believe, but maybe Leo wasn't upset. He knows when to bow down to true authority, it seems. I'm such a nice guy. I'll just accept his apology. Yeah, it's not like he ever pissed me off. After visually confirming that Leo is otherwise occupied, Shinji basically fakes calmness and leans back. I always thought it was pronounced something else. I guess I'm confusing myself. Okay.
I made it! Good morning, every!
And she tripped again. Yay. And thud. The sound makes me cringe no matter how many times I hear it. Everyone is desensitized to it for the most part. Even knowing that she'll jump to her feet in a few seconds. We should probably worry more. Morning to midday. Shinji still seems to be in a bad mood. It's obvious that he doesn't like Leo all that much. But with him, it's impossible to tell if he's really mad or just being cynical. Either way, it's just more of the same. Just like our homeroom teacher's daily dramatic entrance, and once again the day begins.
Alrighty then, let's pick up where you left off. According to Dr. Peaceman's biography.
During class, I thought I saw Leo smirk a little. Other than that, nothing exciting occurred. Today's just another boring day and a long string of boring days.
Well, who here knows what amnesia is? It's a terrifying condition where you lose all your memories. It's caused by brain damage, severe trauma, or even infections of one mucous membranes. It's a section of the doctor's biography we just covered. It touches on his condition. The cure for such a scary condition was discovered by Dr. Peaceman. With that said, using anesthesia as an excuse for forgetting your homework is the go fly. When I was young, a fair number of my classmates were unscrupulous enough to try this, and before you get any ideas, I'm still young. In fact, I'm putting that fact on the test.
As per the Northern Tigers, lecture starts to peter out. Just collective this again starts to rise from the students. It's just boring and nobody wants to do it. Miss Fujimura. Without being acknowledged by the teacher, Leo suddenly rises to his feet. The tension in the classroom ratchets up as immediately as all eyes focus on Leo. God damn it, I know how to read, I swear. When the young boy surveys the room, with a mysterious smile, taking everyone's startled gazes. Oh, and of course my fellow classmates. It's time for me to leave. We'll probably never meet again, so I wish you all well. What? My head, the pain! Ah, and before I forget, Miss Fujimura, I think you are still young even now. Just your presence is enough to remind me of the beauty of youth. You are a remarkable person. After what seemed to be a very slight bow, he immediately seems to disappear from the room.
Alright then. Let's continue. Please turn to page 86.
And accompanied by the sound of flipping pages, the lesson goes on as if nothing's happened. Showing off like that in the middle of class. What a jackass. I have to use the jaw and be a little more discreet. And I have to leave crap. Seriously, isn't he supposed to be some kind of aristocrat or princeling or something? Of course, what just happened is impossible. A highly suspicious disappearance in the middle of class, and the teacher doesn't seem to care. No one in class does anything, and the class continues as if nothing strange has happened. It was the same dull, dreary scene as yesterday, and the day before. This can't be natural. Or can it, little boy? Probably not, but it's happening. After Leo's exit from the class, the lesson continues unabated, as if following a set script. Strange. This is definitely strange. It's as if the world tilted slightly and everything within is losing sense of presence. My head. It feels like it's going to explode. This pain is making it hard to remember who I am. Wait, come to think of it. I mean, really, who am I? What is my name? How old am I? Where do I live? How many people are in my family? What was my life like before I started attending the school? I can't remember anything. My memory has been completely erased somehow. How and why did this happen? That's right, editor-in-chief of the journalism club. As the president of the journalism club, she should at least know my name. I know I had to have filled out something when I first joined the club. I'll ask her. Hopefully she'll be in her normal spot. Oh god, things are getting intense. I'm just gonna say the same thing, okay. What do you gotta say? Man, where is everyone? It's like a ghost town around here. Things are getting weird. Friendly little reminder for Miss Fujimura. Any student who gets a red mark in my class are invited to a special tutoring session. At the bottom of the flyer is a drawing of Miss Fujimura striking a wooden sword. In no way will that be a normal tutoring session. We're not getting red marks. Yeah, we get hit in the head. More than once.
Hello?
Oh, my club's ace. You find anything out yesterday? Editor-in-chief's an unusual cheery self. All I can think about is the pile of dead bodies I witnessed. No, I have to ask her about myself. I'll ask her what my name is. Huh? Your name? Just look it up in the registry in the library. Yeah, school registry. Has everyone's names. If I look at the school registry, it might jog my memories. I'll go to the library. Library is for you. You want to see the registry of names? It's on a bookshelf in the library, I think. I was just told that. I found it. Sukumar Academy Student Registry. Once I read through this, I should be able to remember everything about myself. I opened the book and began turning pages. Immediately I noticed something's terribly wrong. The pages are blank. Blank, blank, blank. Every single page was blank. I reached for the last year's school registry. When I started flipping those pages, blank, 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 blank. What is happening here? Who am I? And just what is this place? No, but like, seriously, where the fuck am I? I need to know. Also, yeah, just so you know, this is the game being all static is not me I swear to God, it's not me. The game is actually static. I am not making this static by very bad rendering or whatever. It's actually static. Oh God, that must be hell if you try to watch it in 144p. I apologize. There's something wrong with this place. But more worrying is the fact that I can't remember who I am. As I wander through campus, I see Leo walking down the hallway on the first floor. A transfer student. Can't see why Leo would want to visit any of the freshmen. Also, there's nothing but dead end up ahead. I wonder what Leo's really up to.
Let's stalk him. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you. I'm following you. I'm following Leo. Ha 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 ha. Shit.
I suddenly have this weird feeling that someone or something is up ahead in the hallway. Who, for some reason, examining the wall at the end of the hallway with almost excessive interest. And the attention to detail is quite impressive, and the surrounding area surprisingly is substantial. If that's the case, this world is in some ways more real than the real world it represents. Interesting. I don't give a shit. But that's just my opinion. What about you guys? What are your thoughts on this? In that moment, it feels like my heart skips a beat. And almost immediately, my blood pressure skyrockets along with my body temperature. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. My pulse is like an explosion in my ears, my blood races through my veins. And the reason is clear. Now Leo has turned to face me. I now know for sure he's talking to me as there's nobody else present besides the two of us. Greetings. I believe this is the first time we've had an actual conversation. I don't feel any sense of hostility from Leo. In fact, his smile seems genuinely friendly. His smile had the same effect on me as the rising of the morning sun, a woman confronting. In addition to his smile, his presence is inviting and inclusive. I find myself drawn to him. Oddly, my worries have vanished, and all I can think of is doing as he says, as that's the only way to. My mind feels like it's in a haze. It's like Leo is controlling my thoughts in some way. Attending school wasn't half bad. I never had the opportunity to go to one before. In that respect, this has been quite an interesting experience. However, the time for fun has come to an end. I don't have to come here to play at being a student. No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to the appointed path. And for me, the time to do so has arrived. With those final words, Leo turns his back to me. Farewell. No, that's not quite. I don't think farewell would be accurate in this situation. For reasons I cannot explain, I have a distinct feeling that we will see each other again. So I guess I should use the more conjugal. See you later. Well, it's time for me to move on. I wish you the best of luck. Fuck you is what holy shit, he went through a wall. With those final words, Leo disappears. It's like he ceases to exist one moment, his hands on the wall, and the next he's gone. The young man in front of me seems to disappear before my very eyes. I want to say reality rejected his existence in it, but it feels like it was the opposite, like he refused to be constrained by it. It wasn't any special ability that allowed him to do so, just his strength of will. With his departure, I feel as if a great weight is lifted from my very being, and rather than be a cause for concern, it brings up a fundamental question in mind. Who am I? As the question pops into my head, it begins to take a life of its own, searing my brain. Well, that doesn't seem healthy. I want to go through the wall too. Let me go. I investigate the wall that Leo disappeared through. It's just a concrete wall at the end of the hallway. About the only thing on the floor is dust. I'm positive there must have been something here because Leo walked through the wall. It would be so easy to turn around and go back to the hallway and pretend nothing's happened. But there are still things I need to know. I have no memories. That means I've never had anywhere else to go but here. No place to return to. What was it that Leo said? No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to the appointed path. That's what he said, didn't he? The path beyond this wall lies the appointed path and the truth. If I follow him, I'll learn the answers to my questions, even if those answers are painful. Ignorance is bliss. Do I have the fortitude to face the truth and accept it? I fucking want to know.
I do it. I want to do it.
Something's different. Down to the floors and the walls. The school has changed the very substance of his being. For some reason, reality cracking this way is immensely disturbing. The world around me is is more real than a painting, but it's not even as real as the sand castle. I feel like it's so brittle I could tap it with, and the echo would shake this whole world. Where the burned concrete wall once stood, now there's a doorway that I can freely walk through. It's an entrance. No, an emergency exit. Like stairs to the outside. It's not something of this world. I've no doubt the world the door leads to is utterly alien. Whatever waits inside, whatever shape it takes, there's a certain sort of finality to it. Ultimately, I've already committed to this path. I bid farewell to the false world, and take my first step along the appointed path. I shall go through.
Yay, it's clear again.
I like it when it's clear, not disgusting. Hi, mannequin. You're awkward, and I don't love you. So this is going to be the actual entrance to the game. Beyond the door seems to be a dismal-looking scrapyard. Out in front of me is a smooth-skinned effigy. Well, trying to frickin' I hit the button on accident I want to. Welcome, Portal Master. A voice comes out of nowhere. At effigy with you is your sword and shield for what lies ahead. It will move in response to your commands. Now then, please proceed. The truth that you seek lies ahead. The motivations of the owner of that voice worry me, but it's obvious I won't learn anything by standing here. Also, there's no longer a path by which I can return. I have no choice but to head into the darkness, with only this strange doll as protection. It's following me, and I don't like it. Make it stop. I made it. Within the deepest depths of the world beyond the door. This place must be the goal I'm supposed to reach. At least that's what I thought. It's stifling, the aura of purity that seems to act as a ward against corrupted souls who try to enter. The feeling is familiar. It has the feeling of a chapel where the spirits of the deceased still linger. He dead. He fucking dead. At first, I didn't notice, being overwhelmed by the grandeur of the room. But to one side is a young man in a familiar uniform, lying still on the ground. I call to him, but there's no reply. I shake him and attempt to wake him when I notice he is stone cold. As I go pale as a corpse before me, and I can no longer think coherently, all I can do is stare in bewilderment. It is at this moment... Holy shit. We have to fight. The falling effigy lying next to the male student comes to its feet with a clatter. Before I get a chance to make sense of what's going on, it suddenly twists around and comes right at me. Could you please, not do that? Please? No? God damn it. And here's the battle sequence, which, it's interesting this game, I do love it. We don't actually get to do it this. Damn it. Because our guy's just going to straight up attack. So we really have nothing on him. He got an extra turn for getting him all right. Yeah, we're just getting beat up. We don't actually get a chance here, which sucks. So I want to really show off the battle sequence. But we did not get to right now. I think I do in a bit, but I'm not exactly sure. I am killed and deaded. I got deaded, guys. I deaded. Fucking dead. You seem to be lacking as well. I didn't stand a chance against that thing. It seems I wasn't qualified to be here. Me. Qualifications. That's right. I should know everything by now. The truth has to be here, but now... everything's going dark. I'm not even really scared. The only feeling that remains of me is regret. Even at the very end, I was unable to remember anything about myself. Someone, anyone, if you make it beyond here, please don't forget my name. I can't forget what I never knew. And the intro video. Nice. Fate slash extra. Now the real story begins. His story has ended. But what about yours? Before you write your own story, choose the vessel of your power. I think we only get to choose between 3. Yeah. So we have a woman who wields a sword boldly, which is Saber. We have warrior clothed in red robes, which is Archer, and a magical fox girl. I'm gonna be honest, I played as Archer every time I played this before. So we're gonna call the magical fox girl. I don't remember who this is. Caster, maniac, half demon, shaman, clad in revealing robes. A servant is players who want to be challenged by facing true adversity in battle. Fuck it, let's do this. I don't know. So, might as well, right? Where's the reflex? This is the same as it was before. Never mind, I read that at the beginning. And once again, we're at 0 days remaining. I was awakened very abruptly. I don't even think I dream. I suddenly found myself walking to school. My headache worsens day by day, until it finally buzzes in my head like an alarm. A day in potent numbness. I wake up twice as fast as normal. I walk to the schoolyard. It's clear and cloudless. 7:30 a.m., but what season is it? When I try to recall what season it is, I start to get so dizzy I almost pass out. I may wind up back in bed if I let it go and faint. For some time, I've been embracing a rush of useless information. The normal stuff you'd see at school, like the hustle and bustle of my classmates by the entrance. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. When I push the thought, my field of vision fuzzles. Today, again today, there's a crowd of students milling the front of the school gates, and more being directed that way. As to what's going on, there's a boy in a black uniform from the school gate. He's one of my friends, as I recall. He's Izorido, as I recall. I remember this from the first time. When Denzio notices me looking at him, he pushes through the crowd. Good morning. Lovely weather we're having, don't you think? Why you look so surprised? We announced last week's assembly that this month the student council would strictly enforce school rules. He runs through his spiel. This is the first time he'd ever disclosed the information. I already know this. I know it. I already know what happens. It's happened more than once. I'm seized by a headache. I'm so dizzy, it feels like I'm being forcibly logged out of my consciousness. First, let me check your student ID. I shouldn't need to remind you, but it should be on you at all times. My login ID is being checked. It's so obvious now. Answer clearly to the question. That usually makes me go all dizzy. I'm gonna play a female student just because I feel like it. Actually, I like females. I like playing female characters better because, I don't know, male characters are all around. What's the name? The name is going to strictly be something. I just go with Flame. Why the fuck not? I'm Akura. There we go, good enough for me. Nickname She-Devil. I mean, I guess I'll put Flame as nickname just because it's gonna put it in there. There we go. Yes. Great. There's no telling when an emergency might occur, and it will be a help if you have your ID. I feel nauseous, and I don't know if it has nothing to do with what I ate for breakfast this morning. I feel nauseous because of the world around me. It's repeating itself over and over, and that's making me sick. Now, for the uniform inspection. Collar check. Pants check. Everything check. I want him to get out of my way. I want this repetition to stop. I push him aside to go forward. I'm not nice about it either. Next is the contents. No. Not even with contraband. Your nails are evenly cut and your haircut insensible. Indeed, quite remarkable. Your mortal student keeps on talking loudly even though he's facing no one. I have a headache. I'm shivering. I know one thing for sure. This is wrong. This can't be the school I know. It can't be. I have to go. I have to hurry to wake up, or else it will be late. But who am I awakening for? Anxiety and headaches are only getting worse. Afternoon arrives while I desperately find a way to escape this bizarre situation. As I now know the norm, my vision is overlaid with some kind of unnatural distortion. Oh god, it's back. Uneasiness, fertility, emptiness. I want someone to explain to me the true nature behind all these feelings. There must be a key somewhere. Something that will have answers to all my questions. Let's check the desk. This is where Sunji sits. Sunji's the same. Leo guy, where the heck did he go? I thought Good for you. So if we go downstairs like we did before. Yep, there he is. There the former us went. The moment I stepped foot on the first floor, my feelings of unease intensified. The student wearing red uniform, Leo, the news transmitted. Once I lay eyes on him, I immediately feel intimidated and humiliated. There's also someone trailing behind him. Looks like one of my classmates. The more I think, the more I realize that Leo isn't the only anomaly I've come across while on campus. There are other things that seem off as well. Like, it's becoming clearer now that people who shouldn't exist, students that mysteriously vanish, the fabric of reality is coming unveiled. Don't turn around now. What is the truth? Don't turn away now. What defies the world that you know? Don't turn away now. There's a reason why you are here. Come, don't allow yourself to close your eyes to the truth. Let's go. Let's follow me again. Such a cute run. Today one of the guys in my class is talking in the hallway up ahead. The attention to detail is quite impressive, even... Yeah, we already know that, so that's why he was saying you two. Or you guys. Yeah, right there. You guys, for a moment it feels like if he's including me in his comment. However, Leo began speaking to my classmates, seeming oblivious to my presence. Greetings. Oh, same with that. Leo gives me a smile with no hostility. However, I have the suspicion that there's something malicious behind his smile. Yeah, there we go. All that's what we just went through. With those final words, Leo turns his back on me. Farewell. Yep, not quite. See you later, blah blah blah. We just went through this, and the same video. It's not something you guys need to go through again. You know, said as much, even going on as far as looking in my direction. For some inexplicable reason, I'm not surprised that Leo knew I was spying on him. I'm trying to get things straightened out in my mind when Leo suddenly disappears. The student who was following him also disappears after touching the safe spot on the wall. As the same moment he vanishes, my vision is sourced at the shock and threatens to overwhelm me. What is going on here? I wonder if this place is the source of my unease. Is it? I can't place my hand and see now the feelings right there. I want to know. And it fixes, atmosphere changes, everything used to be something something bad, develop a false world and take first step towards the truth. And here we are. Actually us now. Hello. An entrance to another world. Beyond the door, previous statement perfectly describes the view before. Walking behind me is my strange silent attendant. It is to be my sword and shield for what lies ahead. Disembodied voice suddenly confirms my thoughts. Although I have yet to learn anything, I need to do something stands here. At the very least, there might be some clues to this bizarre experience up ahead. I have no choice but to head into the darkness with one of this strange door's protection. Okay, now seeing how it's actually us as the character instead of just a student. Oh, I get to run around! Beautiful. So this actually gives me time to actually talk. I didn't really get to last video, I'm kind of sorry for that, I just wanted to get things done. But I do seriously love this game. I'm playing it as with the caster, which is going to be different for me. I haven't even played it as Saber. I've always played it as Archer, because Archer is my favorite character from the animes, which I did actually recently restart, like I said I was going to, and I seriously still love the anime. If you guys have not watched, you definitely need to watch it. I wish I was like a bigger YouTuber and got a partnership with Crunchyroll or something like that to like give you a discount or anything, but I can't do that. But I do seriously say you guys should check it out. It is amazing, and I love the anime. And now I'm still walking down a hallway, just swaying back and forth. I have nothing else to say. This music is beautiful. This game's gonna be interesting. I hope to God this is gonna bring me to story. And this is a new room, a new area, a different place. What is it? No longer a typical school campus. The floor and walls, the air, even the aura are slightly off. It wouldn't surprise me to see a monster pop out of the shadows. It's very much like a dungeon here. Welcome, potential master. With a shocking suddenness, a voice began speaking. It sounds like it's coming from an empty sky above. If you're looking for answers, you must reach the goal. Now, please step forward. Okay, so what we have to do is reach the goal. I think I am going to end this here, and we'll continue this off the next part. I know it's actually gonna end this area very quickly, but I kind of just want to not have this run forever. So hope you guys enjoy. Like if you like, subscribe to my family. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye.